New York. Like that should mean something itself. Being the number one player in the state of New York.
Yeah.
Itself. Right?
Man, Melo was so hot, he didn't even text me back when I asked him.
Man.
He didn't even text me back when I was hot.
I'm gonna tell you what I was even hotter about.
All right, what was it?
I did the McDonald's deal.
I ain't gonna lie, I saw that commercial the other day too.
I'm like, oh, this is a wrap. Like what? This is a wrap. Like, you know what I mean? I'm like, oh, okay, this, I'm being kind of a little optimistic and shit, you know what I mean?
Like, what's going on? WittyP checking in one time. I want to talk some hoops, want to talk young Kai. Yeah, young Kiyan, he got snubbed from the McDonald's All-American game. Yes, #1 player in New York, Syracuse commit. And Kiyan, he's gotten better every year. I've done videos on Kiyan and I'll say he's next up. Yes, he's next up, like Carmelo was, And Carmelo Anthony, he gave his reaction as well. Carmelo Anthony say, they played us again. Politics as usual. Politics as usual. And Carmelo Anthony, he said, I even did the McDonald's commercial. I thought we had it in the bag. Like you put them fries in the bag. He say, I thought we had it in the bag. When he say, I had to be, thoughtful about how this process go. And he said these teams been playing together since they were freshmen. So basically the McDonald's All-American game and the team, it was already constructed. Yes, as long as you kind of maintain your ranking for the most part, the team is already constructed from what Carmelo said, but we're going to cut away to what Carmelo, he gave his reaction to his son not making it, and shit, it's crazy to me too, because I like young Kai. I like his game. I did videos on him, like I say, I did videos on Kai, and how he can score from all three levels. He got game just like his pops, and he's a late bloomer. That's the thing with Kai. He was a late bloomer, but high school team undefeated senior year. He missed a few games, but he only missed like 3-4 games. And the reason why this is a big deal to me and really overall, if we want to be real, let's call it the elephant in the room. Bronny James made the McDonald's All-American game averaging 15 points per game. Let's be real. Yes, Bronny James, and I like Bronny James. I did videos on him as well, him in the McDonald's All-American game. I did that. And he only averaged 15 points. He probably wasn't even the best player on his team. Let's be real. I got to be real. I call this shit, I be real about this shit. Don't let this shit bother me. He wasn't even the best player on his team. And, Kiyan, the best player on his team, averaging over 20, #1 player in New York, didn't even make it. But Carmelo, he had more to say than what I got to say. Let's hear what Carmelo had to say.
Speaking of the sons of legendary hoopers, Melo, the McDonald's All-American game roster was announced.
They jerked us.
And the #1 ranked player in New York was noticeably absent. Of course,
jerked us.
We're talking about Kiyan Anthony Melo. I already heard
Anthony
your thoughts.
family once again.
Come on,
gets
man.
jerked.
Man.
You see that thing? I thought I was, I crawled for my man could run. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, go ahead, ask the question.
Nah, I mean, that's the question, man. What were your thoughts on the snub from the game? I was a shoo-in, man.
Nah, they jerked us. You know what I mean? They jerked us. This team been set for 4 years now. Like, it ain't, you get what I'm saying? Like, these teams be set since freshman year. Mm-hmm. You start seeing the same group of kids that go from freshman, sophomore, junior. They start playing in all the games together. They start traveling together. They become USA team together. It's the same kids.
It's very political. I mean, you weren't a McDonald's All-American.
No. I think he deserved to make it. No bias shit. I think he really put the work in really deserved to be a McDonald's All-American because of his journey and because of his trajectory and how his development went. You talking about a kid who played freshman basketball his freshman year to becoming the #1 player in the state of New York. Like that should mean something itself. Being the #1 player in the state of New York.
Yeah.
Itself. Right?
Man, Melo was so hot, he didn't even text me back when I asked him.
Man.
He didn't even text me back when I was hot.
I'm gonna tell you what I was even hotter about.
All right, what was it?
I did the McDonald's deal.
I ain't gonna lie, I saw that commercial the other day too.
I'm like, oh, this is a wrap. Like what? This is a wrap. Like, you know what I mean? I'm like, oh, okay, this, I'm being kind of a little optimistic and shit, you know what I mean? Like, nah, then I'm like, nah, they gonna jerk him.
Damn.
This was early, like, nah, they gonna jerk him. Every day, 20, 25, this, that, winning. The kid ain't lose in high school yet, and in his senior year yet.
He
got the number one, like they the number one team. They the number 3 team in the country. Like, what are we sitting here talking about? How? That's my perspective on it. I think he got jerked. I think he deserved it. I think there's a couple other kids who actually deserved it as well. No knock to the kids that's there, but what is it? What's the criteria now?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, what is the criteria to being?
It's not like he's not playing up against these guys too. And
you're playing against all of those guys.
His thing also.
You're winning against these guys. Like, what does it? What does it mean? Now, and this is the first time in a long time that the number one player in the state of New York, a top 30 kid,
Carmelo
didn't make the
point.
McDonald's All-American game.
That's tough. That's tough.
Yeah, what you do, bro?
With all the accolades,
what you do, Mel?
He checked every box.
Let me turn it. Let me turn it this way. We just spent some time talking about, you know what I mean, what it's like to look out for your kid, and you know what I mean, the shadow that you cast as a player.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, for your son. Do you think there was somebody back there or somebody in the higher ups that was like, man, we're gonna teach this kid a lesson?
I would say that if it was given to him.
Okay.
Then I would have to look myself in the face and be like, you know what? They jerked him because of me. I was doing too much. No. He did everything right.
Yeah.
Accordingly.
Yeah.
To what is the proper steps that you're supposed to do and make.
Yeah, he did, man.
To make that game. So it ain't about the game. Yeah, he missed the game. Yeah, he missed the game. But it's like the lesson in that. Don't stop working. Yeah. Just because you don't get what you want, don't stop working.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's a part of his story now.
You did every single thing. Name something you haven't done. Name it. All EYBL team, led Team Melo in the summertime, led EYBL in scoring. USA camp, go out there, do his thing. Led Players Association top 100 camp in scoring. Led Mikey camp. Like it's like,
for the most part.
But then it becomes, we don't need a scorer. He's just a scorer. And I'm like, damn. So he's getting penalized early for doing something very good.
You don't need a scorer. What do you need?
Like, what do you need?
The name of the game.
So my thing is, you don't. Okay, you want to see him off the ball. I'm gonna show you him off the ball. He's gonna get better and develop off the ball. I'm gonna show you want him to, be a spot-up shooter. I'm gonna show you he can play that way too. You want to see a 6'4", 6'5" point guard play in a pick and roll. I'm gonna show you that too. We want to see him play defense. I'm gonna show you that he's a lockdown defender.
And I want to be real, Kiyan growth has been crazy. Because most, players that play their freshman year, they're not going D1. No, you're not going D1 because most D1 players, you come in high school, you're going to play varsity or at least come off the bench, period. If you're going D1, you're going to play varsity or at least come off the bench. You're not playing no freshman. You're not even playing JV. If we want to be real. So Kiyan's growth is crazy. It is. How much progress he's, shown on the court. And I got to be real as well. Kiyan, he was outside. He was trying to get his name out here for sure, even though, his pops already got the name, but he was hooping. He was outside hooping anywhere he could hoop. He was catching that rec. That's why I like Kai. He was trying to catch rec wherever he could. He is a true hooper. Hoop indoor, outdoor, wherever you want to catch the rec. But that is crazy. And they've been, they've been fucking with, Carmelo and the Anthonys, I guess you could say, for a little while now. Carmelo. I won't be surprised they don't let the motherfucker get in the Hall of Fame the way they be doing Carmelo and shit. He did the McDonald's All-American commercial and everything. Don't even let his son get in the game. That's crazy. He should have said, hey, only way I'm doing this commercial, my son playing in this game, that should have been the rule. That should have been his rule. Like, shit, only way I'm doing this commercial, my son playing in the game. But it's crazy. That's crazy. Definitely want to react to this because top 30 player, I like Kai. Like, I'll be sure to leave the video description when I did videos on him and his pops, how he played like his pops, starting to play like his pops before. So I'll leave it in the description. Like I said, I like Kai's game, and yeah, Melo, he has that right to be pissed. Syracuse commit, high school team undefeated. Yeah, that's crazy. It is crazy. But comment, like, subscribe. Want to talk some hoops. Want to give Carmelo a reaction, to the son not making the McDonald's All-American game, but give him some motivation going forward. Like, okay, I don't think I'm one of the best players in the country for my class. Okay, give him some motivation going into college. And I gotta acknowledge this too, man. If you look at Kai or just the high school seniors, they'll be playing in the McDonald's All-American game. You just look at Carmelo from 2002. Man, it's like night and day the size of these players. I know they all grow and things like that, but Carmelo Anthony was looking like he had an NBA body in high school. Carmelo could play in the NBA in high school. Maybe not start, but definitely come off the bench and get some buckets. And, he had that NBA body in high school. Hence the why he won the national championship as a freshman. Syracuse, one and done for Carmelo Anthony. But comment, like, subscribe. That's way to help us share the video. Bit entertaining. Hit that cash. I'll talk some hoops, baby. I love it. You can't check me anyway. We are.